Hello and welcome to another stream of Assassin's Creed Origins to continue the annual 2024 playthrough. Hey there, Dr. Darling, thank you for redeeming those redemptions. Arnie reads a note, a random Red Dead 1 or 2 quote, and a random horror movie quote. Let's get Bayak in a safe spot. Oh, you did? Oh, that's good. That's good that you had some time to have a sleep, get a bit of rest in. That's good. Charm of Anubis, guard of mummification, magic, and protector of the pyramids. It is often given as an offering to the god Anubis for protection against bad omens. That is that. Okay, and random Red Dead 1 or 2 quote and horror movie quote. Okay, so I've got a horror movie quote. What happened? Lockdown. What is that? A machine from an old asylum. It seals everything shut. That's how they burned to death in 31. Dr. Vanikert threw the switch. If he was gonna die, they're all gonna die. Well, no wonder they're still pissed off. Okay, so that is from the remake House on Haunted Hill from 1999. When I go, I hope they cover my grave with roses. When I die, I just want to be buried with friends. Me too, with friends or with family. I don't think it matters more than that. What about you, Arthur? Me? I don't care about that nonsense. Come on. Face me to the west, so I can watch the setting sun and remember all the fine times we had that way. See, Tilly, I told you Arthur had a soul. That, of course, is from Red Dead 2. Hey there, Lizzie. They're going good. Yeah, side quests are going really good. I want to change what Bayek is wearing for this stream. Going to be taking on the lizard in this stream. We'll take on the lizard wearing the bath towel outfit. No, just kidding. Okay, let's actually go and have a look at a spot that I might be able to see if there's a different kind of thing that we haven't bought yet that's in the Fayoum. It's time for the Fayoum.
Our Fayum, our home, is now a place where there are Greek-only stalls. These naked Iadit will not even serve Egyptians. Prosperity for all? There is no grain. They have burned our farms and driven us out. Where will we get our food? We know what Greek prosperity means. Famine for Egypt. Prosperity for all, they say. Well, where is it? Where are the benefits, the peace of mind? It is all with the Greeks. It is not for Egyptians. The new laws are made by Greeks for Greeks. Greeks grow fatter and richer in Egypt, while we go hungry. The poor are taxed more than the rich. Why is this happening? This is our home. Egypt belongs to us. Prosperity for all? There is no grain. They have burned our farms and driven us out. Where will we get our food? We know what Greek prosperity means. Famine for Egypt. Greeks grow fatter and richer in Egypt, while we go hungry.
Okay, so I finally got that dialogue without enemies attacking and interrupting it.
This is our home. Egypt belongs to us. Prosperity for all, they say. Well, where is it? Where are the benefits, the peace of mind? It is all with the Greeks.
Where are the benefits? Yeah, Marcos. Where are all the benefits? Huh? Where'd you put them? Thought you said everyone benefits. You're not hoarding some benefits for yourself, are you?
Our Fayum.
Yeah, Dr. Darling. Lizzie, you got the Medici cape? Oh, that is good. That's good progress. I like to call that the pizza cape because the logo on it looks like a slice of pizza. Yeah, he's my favorite NPC voice actor in this game, Dr. Darling. And then there was a man, and his name was Man. But it's funny too, because sometimes he does voice characters like in a normal way. And Dr. Darling, House of Pizza, most famous family in Italy. Oh man, imagine all the free pizza they get to get. Had some pizza the other night. It was delicious. Had some barbecue chicken pizza. House of Pizza, the new game by Light Pictures. In that game, your characters are customers trapped inside a pizza place with pizza monsters inside. Who will survive and who will get killed by the pizzas? Oh, that's okay, Sheila. That's no trouble at all. Make sure you don't miss the next one. No, just kidding. It's all good, dude. You don't have to apologize. It's going really good, thank you. Made some good progress in the last stream. Got a lot of side quests done. I'm slowly working my way towards the main quest to deal with the crocodile, and going to be doing some side quests that are getting closer and closer to that. But yeah, it's been going good. How about yourself?
Looking for anything in particular?
Came all this way to see something different in the outfits, and Gokdalopoulos does not have anything of interest that I would like. Gak. Sheila, heck yeah, that sounds great. You good? Just at your second last day of work before vacation. Oh, Sheila, I bet you can't wait for that that vacation to start. Be good to be able to fast forward time when you needed to.
Get out of the way.
Hello. Shall we trade?
No, nothing of interest to me there either. Let's try here. Party like it's 49 BCE. The Cicada Gnome.
Goodbye.
I wonder. What do I have? 200 helix. Yeah. Although, let's have a look at owned and see if there's any I haven't activated yet. No, there isn't. Alright. Just wanted to have a look. Because you never know, there might have been some outfits that I got through Uplay that I hadn't actually activated yet. Because I'm actually thinking that one of the outfits I was looking for is actually one you have to buy in the store. Apparently they got rid of the hacker chests. I mean, it doesn't matter if I have an outfit on that I've already had in another stream, but still. Sheila, they just give you enough to almost get something, so you get their smallest package of Helix credits, and then the vicious circle of microtransactions begins. This is true, yeah. For the Xbox version of this game, I ended up buying some stuff, but only years after the game came out. Because I'm not really a big fan of, splurging on stuff like that when the game comes out. I think I got like a pack or something.
How can I serve you, friend?
Φωνήν μη ακούες απάντησόν μη. Ηλικιώτης ανθρώπων, ούκ έχει πέρας. Εσούτε καλέω, εμού αφούγκρασε. Ωρό καλός.
Okay, so I think this one I had a variant of it. That's right, Egyptian Ear 2 was what I had before. Egyptian Hedge. There we go. This will actually work out nicely too, because it's a little, the color scheme is a little bit like Bayek's own default, but obviously without the patterning. Anyway, there we go. That's what we'll have Bayek wear for this stream to get the ball rolling. Okay, now that is sorted, we've got Bad Faith quest. Where does it? Oh, that's right, that comes up later. Okay, so there's actually a quest in Crocodilopolis that automatically pops up. So I might do that first, because then at least it'll pop up and we'll be able to get it done, which is this one here, Sobex Tears. Sheila, you only get what you get for free with Ubisoft Club, or however they call it. Yeah, they like to change that. They don't always like to keep that the same. Like, they're like, let's change it now. Hey there, Lidus. Yeah, no, I can do that. For sure. Yeah, this is my favorite outfit, actually. I like to call it Ninja Bayek outfit. Oh yeah, it really does. I love the color scheme, and I also like the patterns on it. That's it. Ninja Bayek. Edo Tensai Jutsu. What's that from? But yeah, this is a really cool outfit. Like, this is the kind of stuff that it would be good if they had it in other games in the series too, as well. Actually, that reminds me too. In Mirage, the character of Ali, I wish we could actually get his outfit for Basim, because that outfit is pretty cool. Also, it's from Naruto, Raise the Dead Jutsu. Funny how they try to summon the dead here as well. Oh yeah, it's always fun to try and summon the dead.
A bad omen! Sobek is sick!
Petsuchos is angry. The image of Sobek shows the god's will. What will we do?
I shall heal Sobek. Continue to worship.
سمعني إشاعات سام.
Exactly, Linus, yeah. Until something eerily awful happens, which is always the way. There's actually a movie called Night of the Demons, and there's like some kind of summoning thing that they do as well. It doesn't end well. Lizzie, you think you're going to wait on collecting stuff in Tuscany until you uncover the whole area? That's a good way to do it. Oh yeah. Yeah. That way it makes it easier to be able to see all the stuff. Sheila, what a great job going into water with crocodiles to feed them. Oh, that would just be amazing. That would be so fun. Not? Gladys, you were sad that I ended the stream, but you remembered it's Tuesday and you're like, oh shit, he's here. So you're like, phew. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely understandable with Tuesday. In the future, I might decide to just do one stream on a Tuesday. But for now, it's still split ones. But I would definitely put that in the schedule if it was going to be just, you know, one stream on a Tuesday and stuff moving forward. But since we're halfway through the year now, I want to start thinking about maybe, like, it's been good to do 5 days a week for one game and then 2 for another, and the 5-day-a-week game can be one that's longer, and the 2-day-a-week on the weekends can be shorter. But it does help, like, it does help get through a lot of the games, but I'm thinking that maybe I might have to sacrifice another day and just, you know, do that day for some other stuff as well, because I can even get more stuff done. If I'm doing one game on one day and then another game on the other day, then that single day for one game, it might be a game that can be done in one day, you know. So, plus I've got these marathons that I want to do. I need to sort of like think about how to reconfigure things so I can do them. But yeah, the 5 days a week has been great for Assassin's Creed because there's so many games I've been doing, and it'll help for Tomb Raider as well. Well, yeah, man, you love it when you stream, but you know you're busy with real life stuff, if you know what I mean. Unintentionally created a tongue twister right there. Oh yeah, that's definitely something that is very easy for me to do, create tongue twisters for myself. But yeah, it's good. It's good to have like a little bit of a break to get other stuff done as well. Because sometimes when it's nighttime, you don't really feel like doing certain chores and stuff. You just want to wait until it's like daytime and you got a bit of time up your sleeve and stuff like that. And it's also good, if I, because I don't always have something that I need to do when I take a break on Tuesdays between streams, but sometimes it's just good to split something up a little bit as well. I remember years and years ago, I tried doing one game at the start of the day and then another game later, but I ultimately got rid of doing that. I think at the time I was doing Prince of Persia, the 2008 reboot. This was like 2017, it would have been. And there was some other game too I was doing as well, but I can't remember now. Sobek's Tears. The sacred albino crocodile at the Temple of Sobek becomes enraged during a feeding ritual. Its handler believes it's a sign from the god. Bayek is not sure. A sacred albino crocodile at the Temple of Sobek becomes enraged during a feeding ritual, almost killing its handler. The temple guardian and nearby worshippers believe it is a sign that Sobek is displeased with them, and that they should increase their offerings. Bayek is not so sure. Seems like some kind of scam. The Sobek scam. You just got Sobeked. Hey there, Cody. Afternoon to you, dude, as well. How's things going for you?
Did you see his eyes? Something is wrong. We're cursed.
That's a bad omen for certain. Something awful is going to happen. Oh, Sobek, forgive us.
What can we do? Are our offerings not enough?
I already gave half my grain and 100 flowers. Would gold be better?
Half your grain and 100 flowers? That's small time. You need to give a year's worth of grain, and you need to give 10,000 flowers. Maybe that would have done it. Go back home and think about what you've done and do better next time. Oh, that's excellent, Cody. I'm glad that you're going great. As for me, I'm doing good, having a good day, and making some good progress in this game, working on some more side stuffs, but getting closer and closer to the next main target. Well, close to it, as in close to starting the mission that works towards that.
I thought the sacred crocodiles of Crocodilopolis were tame.
I do not know what happened. Petsuchos has never attacked anyone before. His eyes turned red. Did you see? Is Sobek displeased with us?
Nick. Even the gods turn their backs on the people. Where is Petsuchos now?
Our priest Sehetep took the god back to the pool inside the temple. I have never seen him like this.
Something about this is not right. I should take a look at the crocodile's enclosure.
Oh, cheers, Cody. Thanks, dude.
No sign of the priest. Petsuchos looks agitated. I should try to stay unnoticed. Foul-smelling liquid. The stench burns my eyes. Nick. Someone was injured in the enclosure. They went up the staircase.
It really is, Cody. Yeah, that's a really big one. There's also a side quest as well in this game where there's a big, massive crocodile too. Like, imagine that running at you.
discarded priest robe, and it is covered in blood. Whoever was wearing this was badly injured. The blood trail leads outside. Mauled by crocodiles. What was he doing back here?
Ptolemy soldier's note. Poison for crocodiles. Why are we messing with crocodile gods? Mix one brown with one black vial in clean vials. Only one vial per crocodile in their food. Be careful, too much will kill. Only want them sick. Get the big croc, others are a bonus. Don't touch with hands. Turn skin black, burns like shit. Meet the poisoner at our southern docks when done. Melina the hibiscus, exactly like the flower. Make sure to get her name right. She's killed people for getting it wrong.
This was the man who poisoned the crocodiles. He was taking orders from Melina the hibiscus. A pretty name for a killer. She's at the Neorian Naval Arsenal, to the south. Who dares touch a god of Egypt? I will hunt down this blasphemer.
Is it not clear that Sobek himself favors Crocodilopolis? Even Greece... The Greeks have joined us in worship of Serapis. Now they have joined us as citizens of Crocodilopolis. Hand in hand, we are building a prosperous future. Greek and Egyptian, together, united, prosperity for all. Is it not clear that Sobek himself favors Crocodilopolis? Even Greece has come to our city to enjoy his protection. Let us honor the god with offerings freely and generously given. The new Greek quarter is not just a handsome addition to our city. It promises substantial increase in trade for all in Crocodilopolis. Greek and Egyptian alike will benefit through greater profits. Prosperity for all. Is it not clear that Sobek himself...
What happened with his eyes when I went into photo mode? Holy shit.
Even Greece has come to our city.
Hey there, Lucinda. Good morning. Oh, we're doing good. Things are going well. How about yourself? Working our way towards the main quest to start dealing with the crocodile. Just doing some side stuff. I've been doing side stuff that is not directly related to the next main target, and then working my way through side quests that, you know, get closer and closer to being directly related. But I'll also have to go and speak to Hepzibah as well, because I haven't done that since we killed the lizard. There'll be some more dialogue between him and Bayek. How's things going with you today? Hey there, Ishimura. Welcome on in. Hope it's going well. Yeah, Lucinda, it's so funny. That's something that's happened before as well. Getting real close up to the characters that are talking, and yeah, they're refusing eye contact with you or anyone. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Just rolling their eyes around and...
that no longer cares for us. A cult that grows fat while we stop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Hundreds of Egyptians starve every year. Where is Sobek and his sandal-licking priests? Where is the protection we were promised? What is he doing? Fattening his priests with offerings stolen from the poor! The priests of Sobek hold hands with the dogs of Ptolemy. They force money from us through fear. Fear of what? A temple that no longer cares for us. A cult that grows fat while we starve. Why should the gods help Egyptians when we refuse to help ourselves? Neck, even Sobek no longer protects us. His damned priests lie and steal from the people, and the gods do nothing. Hundreds of Egyptians starve every year. Where is Sobek and his sandal-licking priests? Where is the protection we were promised? What is he doing? Fattening his priests with offerings stolen from the poor. Why should the gods help Egyptians when we refuse to help ourselves? Neck, even Sobek no longer...
Listen to nice progress. You're doing alright, been sleepy a lot, but managed to get up when Necro left for work today. Ah, well, that's good that you're up and about and awake. And I hope that you're going to have a great start to your morning as well. And thanks for the nice progress. It's good to be making progress. Because the thing is too, like the main story especially, can start to go by very quickly once you knock out the 4 targets that Cleopatra gives you. Oh, that's good, Ishimura. I'm glad that you're going well. You started the stream late tonight. Yeah, this is the second stream today. Tuesdays I do 2 different ones. So I did one earlier and took a break of about an hour and a half and came back to do more. See you at the party, Richter. Thank you for redeeming that Arnie impression of a quote from Total Recall. I love it. In Outlast, when a character named Traeger gets killed in an elevator, I always like to say, "See you at the party, Traeger." Hello there, AC. How's it going? Oh, Drew, welcome. Yeah, things are going great. The stream is going well. How about yourself? How's things going?
This is the place. The hibiscus should be somewhere nearby. A woman amongst Ptolemy's soldiers should not be hard to find. That has got to be her. A purple dress. Just like the hibiscus flower.
Letter from Sehetep. Your targets are the temple crocodiles. Make sure to get Pestuchos, the big one. The others don't matter as much. Don't kill any of them, or it will be your head. Only make them sick, preferably something that affects their eyes and is dramatic. Make sure the poison can't be detected. Payment from the captain as usual. Don't mess this up. Sehetep.
Poisonous little woman. Talented, but twisted. Sehetep. He was the priest at the temple. Gods. What is it with priests and money? The poison was just for show. At least the temple crocodiles are not going to die. I should tell the Guardian.
Oh, that's good, Drew. Well, I hope you enjoy the summer. It's winter here in Australia, so it's actually my favourite time of the year now. Ishimura, that's great. You'll have to play Outlast to get to use that line. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't, it's not the exact same thing that happens to him that happens to Richter in Total Recall, but, two villains dying in an elevator. Oh no, Drew. Yeah, I live in Australia, so we don't celebrate the 4th of July. Cody just started a crazy detective game called Black Sad, Under the Skin. A detective game. I like those. Haven't heard of that one though. Is it like is it a first person game or is it like a puzzle game? Hey there, Mona. How's things going? Come game. I want to make it nighttime. Oh, that's okay, Drew. Yeah, that's no trouble at all. Third person with puzzles, Cody. Nice.
Out of my way! When we refuse to help ourselves. What are you playing at? Neck. Even Sobek no
Yeah, I like games that have you playing as or with elements of, you know, detective, looking at
The scorpion
the evidence you see and
the poison bites.
Alexios fine
I
meats.
watched
Alexio
life
has the
fall
best meats in
away.
Crocodilopolis, brought directly from Athens to you. Those among you who want to experience the new entertainment district can. Following payment of a monthly cultural tax, Egyptians will also be admitted. Culture for all. Crocodilopolis, new entertainment district is now open. A triumph of Greek construction. It offers culture and recreation to all. Once security concerns are addressed, Egyptians too will enjoy its benefits. Those among you who want to experience the new entertainment district can. Following payment of a monthly cultural tax, Egyptians will also be admitted. Culture for all. Crocodilopolis, new entertainment district is now open. A triumph of Greek construction. It offers culture and recreation to all. Once security concerns are addressed, Egyptians too will enjoy its benefits.
Cody, it's in a world where it's animals and you play as a cat. Oh, that is so cool. Playing as a cat detective.
Get out of my way!
Nice.
Morias paraskevasmata dudanestin.
Ποη βακχευμένον έσχεται.
Guardian of Sobek, the sickness was not an omen from the gods. Your crocodiles were poisoned, but they will recover.
Poisoned? Are you sure? By whom? They will pay with their lives.
Your own priest Sehetep was responsible. He's trying to increase offerings from your followers.
What? Sehetep is Sobek's right hand. He will never do this. What you are saying is blasphemy.
Ah, you priests. Forever holding to your superstitions. You have been told the truth. The gods themselves will judge what you do with it.
Το θηρίον εμένυνσε. Είτε, είτε.
Cody, as in with a full human body, but as a cat, if that makes sense. Oh yes, it's almost like it's a human, but instead of having a human head and arms and legs, it's basically a cat wearing clothes, and it's got a cat's head and, you know, like paws and stuff for the arms and legs and things like that. Ishimura, that Black Sad game looks interesting. For some reason it reminds you of Chicken Police. That's actually a game that I've seen for sale and stuff, but I haven't actually played it or seen anything of it. So that quest that I did, that was Jaws of Sobek. Was it? No, Sobek's Tears. That's right. Alright, Sobek's Tears. Is that guy's probably getting a cut of the money? Yeah. Yeah, he's probably he could potentially be in on it. Ishimura, yeah, Chicken Police is quite a good game. The voice acting is exceptional. Oh, nice. So what is the premise about, really? Like, is it kind of like a story set in like a alternate version of reality or something, or? Shedit? Not too sure. But I'll ask you this. Carmen, where? Nesu.
They force money from us through fear. Fear of what? A temple that no longer cares for us. A cult
Hang on. I think I might be looking at the wrong quest information. Let's have a look. The Jaws of Sobek. Ah, yes. The Bad Faith side quest I was looking at doing next is locked behind doing the Jaws of Sobek first. Alright. Well, that makes sense as to why it wasn't anywhere. I thought I might have had to go near its trigger point to make it appear on the map. But it's locked behind this Jaws of Sobek quest. Cody, that cold you had, Rod, you're now beginning to think it's hay fever as your pollen count is ultra high and you're still sniffly, lol. Oh, damn, Cody. Sorry to hear that you're still affected by that as well. Like, hay fever is one of those things that afflicts me a lot as well. And it can come about even when I'm sort of like walking past someone's place with flowers and things. It's really annoying what kind of triggers can happen. Ishimura, it's kind of like a noir detective game that has all the tropes of films from the 30s to 40s or so. It's about solving a murder, etc. That is cool. I do like that time period, you know, in many different kinds of, you know, genres, I guess, too. Like, murder mysteries or like just a lot of the Looney Tunes stuff. I really like the older Looney Tunes stuff that takes place or uses the same kind of like words and stuff from that era. Hey there, Sage. Let's just say the crocodile is no more. Oh, GG, Sage. That's good. That's good that you took care of the crocodile. What a piece of shit. That's putting it lightly. Dr. Darling's a bit sad though. You finally have a PC that can run Alan Wake 2, but you're not buying it on Epic. Yeah, that's fair enough. You know, like, it may eventually become available on Steam, but it could be years before that happens. Like with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, for example, it took years for it to become available on Steam. But that's different though, because it wasn't a game that Epic themselves had actually worked on, you know. Whereas with Alan Wake 2, they also worked on the game. It wasn't just them that, you know, basically got a license for, like, you know, exclusivity as well. Cody, you never have to use it. Why do people hate Epic so much? Well, it's one of those things where I personally don't have anything against Epic because I don't really PC game a lot. Only for really old stuff as well. So I don't have to worry about things not being available on one or the other. You know, like, it's just like console stuff is definitely much easier in that regard as well. But for some, it's the fact that they just prefer Steam and don't want to have to get something else as well in order to be able to play certain games. They'd rather it come out on Steam instead of it being like exclusive to Epic or only on Epic for a little bit. Sage, lots of hunting to max out your melee damage and braces. Well, that is good though that you put that time into it to get that result, because it can be time consuming, but it's good to get that result. Dr. Darling, you know that Rob will be playing the new DLC in October. Yeah, that's the thing too, like, there's Alan Wake 1, which is tradition for me to do in October. Then Alan Wake 2 I've got to incorporate. But Alan Wake 2 is tricky because you've got the New Game Plus content, which is also a different version of how things go in the story. So essentially I need to play through the game twice for narrative reasons if I'm going to do a narrative, you know, accurate playthrough. Because it's not just a simple thing of, oh, you just keep the upgrades you got. It's also there's
blood pooling beneath this door.
There's literally differences that get added to the story, and you get a different ending and everything like that.
Butchered Sobex in Crocodilopolis. Gods, this is an illegal tannery.
Ishimura, yeah, you like all your games on the one platform. No hate for Epic for you, yes. You think people hate Epic for buying 12-month exclusivity deals? Yeah. It can be like that too with consoles as well, where it's like a game will just be exclusive temporarily, but still, it's not like, you know, just for a month or something. It's usually 6 to 12 months. The Jaws of Sobek. Bayek uncovers a network of corruption within the Sobek cult. A pool of blood beneath the door in Crocodilopolis reveals a shocking secret involving the blasphemous slaughter of sacred crocodiles and corruption at the highest levels of the crocodile cult.
Hung out to dry like rags. No wonder the place is locked tight. Hiding the murder of gods. That is a lot of gold. Someone is making a big profit from this sacrilege. The mummies are stuffed with gold and valuables. Where are they taking them? There are shipping consignment markings on them. These mummies are sloppy work. This is the foulest blasphemy. Crocodiles are being slaughtered and mummified. The work is sloppy and careless. This is sacrilege beyond imagining. The mummies are used as coin sacks, then stacked like packages. They are using the bodies of murdered gods for smuggling. Hamun. The smell alone turns my stomach. Those who do this deserve death. How can this be happening in Egypt? By the gods, it must be stopped. I need to find where the mummies are being shipped. This tannery must have a dock nearby.
Hey, Mr. Epic. Well, to be fair, Epic keeps spending a lot of money for exclusivity deals. While it's good for the devs, it rubs people the wrong way who only want to use Steam. They then have to wait a year or longer for it to release on Steam, which may piss people off. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable as well. I think there was also something about the pricing or something too. I think there was some other criticism of Epic, but I don't really know too much about it because I don't really have any what's the word I'm looking for? Well, put it this way. It doesn't concern me, so I'm just like, whatever's with it. Sage, you're exactly 30 levels above you, but have the same journal. You got fucked too, because you kept having to upgrade your weapons from level to level, so you upgraded your stuff like 10 times. The level 15 equals now broke. If you didn't upgrade your stuff every time you leveled up, they'd just kill you. Oh yeah. You know, like, then you get Odyssey, especially with the ship upgrades, where it's just like, oh, you have to spend months and months and months to upgrade stuff in that, especially with like your ship is the main culprit.
Bastards. Someone is in trouble.
I don't want to do this, but you put your nose where it doesn't belong, priest.
We'll be ready for any trouble. Don't worry. Well, you can't hide from me.
They will attack on sight here.
Mr. Epic, you remember people being especially mad when Metro Exodus was a timed exclusive because the other Metro games were in Steam. Oh, I mean, that can definitely be understandable, you know, especially if it's a series of games. Mona, they will attack on sight here. Not if they're dead. Exactly, Mona. Yeah, Bayek took care of that before they even had the chance to attack on sight. Mr. Epic, you're finally better now? No longer sick? Oh, hell yeah. That's really good to hear, Mr. Epic. I'm glad that you're feeling 100% better now.
Thank you, Magi. My life is spared, but it seems much that is good is already dead.
I saw the tannery and the mummies. I know what they are doing to Sobek's children.
So you have seen it? Dua Sobek, it is unthinkable. I am Padiaset. I serve in the temple south of the city. Forgive me. I must return. I need to pray for guidance.
This is going to take more than prayer, priest. We need to act. The mummies had markings on them. I think they are being moved by ship.
Ship? The cult has a trireme. It follows trade routes south of the city. Do what you must, Magi. I will pray for you. But please risk no more bloodshed.
Bloodshed comes whether we risk it or not. I should search for the ship's manifest. It will tell me where these mummies are headed.
I like that line. Reminds me of the line in Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, where Aragorn is like, open war is upon you, whether you'd risk it or not.
High precision, Gere.
Thank you very much for that high precision, Gare, NPC. Muchly appreciated.
Why should the gods help Egyptians when we refuse to help ourselves? Neck, even Sobek no longer protects us. His damned priests lie and steal from the people. And the gods do
Look at
nothing.
this really advanced parkour.
Hundreds of Egyptians starve every year. Where is Sobek and his sandal-licking priests? Where is the protection we were promised? What is he doing? Fastening his
What is he doing? He's sitting on his ass and he's eating all the grapes from a winery or a grapevine yardery or whatever you want to call it. A vineyard, that's it. A vineyard called Everybody Benefits. It was first created by Marcos. His philosophy of everybody benefits is of great benefit to everybody who buys from Everybody Benefits. It is, Lucinda, it is brilliant. To be fair, in seriousness, every single Assassin's Creed game, from Assassin's Creed 1 to Mirage, has moments in it where you try and climb something and the character's like, no. Lizzie, whoa. Whoa there, Nelly. Those sounds.
Crocodile mummies are getting heavier. Offerings must be increasing. They can't stuff much more into their little bodies.
Isn't what we are doing sacrilege, though? I cannot believe this is what that priest would want.
Wealth means expansion for the temple and money for us. Sobek's influence is spreading. Isn't that the point?
True. We all benefit. Leave the moral questions for the priests.
I'll kill you!
Got a clean target.
Kill you for that! You're finished!
The ship's manifest. The cargo's bound for the trireme stranding camp to the west. More evidence the cult is working with Ptolemy's soldiers. Money, power, corruption. It is always the same. I need to go to that camp and find out more.
Cody, your last day off, then back to work in the morning. Oh joy. Oh no. Well, I hope that the time can go really slow so that you can enjoy your last day off as much as you can. Wonder if that thing appeared in my inventory to read. Nope. Oh well. You wish, Cody. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Be good to be able to make time go slower or faster. Imagine having that ability or technology to do that. Oh, that actually reminds me. I was caught off guard by it, but they've already done a remaster of the first Dead Rising, but now they're doing a deluxe remaster. Because the remaster they did was in 2016, which was 10 years after the original version came out. And I had a look at what they're doing, and I'm not a fan of the new actors that they've gotten for the voices, especially for the voice of Frank West. It's not the first time they've changed his voice, of course, but the actor who played him up until before Dead Rising 4, TJ Rodolo, he was great as Frank. But anyway, they've done a big, massive overhaul with the graphics. But like with the remasters of Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 that came out recently, they didn't get rid completely of everything. So like, for example, in the remasters of Tomb Raider, even if you change the graphics to the new graphics, the game still feels the way it felt to play the original in terms of how Lara controls and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, there's modern controls too, so you can actually change that. But in any way, with Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster that's coming out this year in September, which is interesting because in Dead Rising 1, the game takes place during September, and Resident Evil 3, you know, you've got references to September. Anyway, I'm sidetracking a lot. But what they've done is they've kept the way that the animations for doing things is. So the way that Frank shoots, how he uses certain weapons on the zombies, how they react, and all that kind of stuff. But what they've added is autosave. The original version didn't have that. What they have also added is the ability to fast forward time. In the original and the remaster in 2016, when you were doing the story, there were some story missions you had to wait for a certain in-game time to come around before you could even do it. But in this deluxe remaster coming out this year, they've actually added the ability, from what I saw in the footage, to actually fast forward time to the next start for the next mission. So I think that will help. I mean, personally, I don't mind it, but if you're not really interested in doing things like rescuing survivors, which if you focus on that, it helps make the time in-game go past. So if you're not interested in that, the original version of the game, it can be tedious to have to wait. Like as a streamer, whenever I've streamed Dead Rising, it's been tricky, you know, because there are moments where it's like literally 30 minutes of real time you have to wait before you can do the next mission.
This is the Trireme stranding camp. The information I need is probably in the captain's tent.
Coda, they did this with Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 HD on PS3 and made it worse. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was terrible, that. I definitely refuse to buy those versions. Because it's just, ugh. Konami was like, oh yeah, we lost the voice files for Silent Hill 2 somehow. It's like, yeah. You just didn't want to pay money to the people who played the characters in the first place. Because it had been so many years since the game had originally come out.
I should be cautious around here.
Oh. Huh.
I just don't understand why we're dealing with those scale huggers.
Have you seen the coffers of gold in the captain's tent? That's a damn good reason right there.
What? Those are coming from the Sobek priests? Well then, never mind. I'll guard their temple anytime.
You whore. Their requests for help keep increasing, though. I don't think the captain's happy about it.
Hey, what manner of fool are you?
Huh?
On my way!
Feels like something is watching us.
Take no chances.
Sobek's children butchered and turned into money sacks. Those godless necks. Chests, full of treasure. This corrupt scheme has been going on for some time.
Captain, here is the payment as usual, including the increase. As you see, I have complied with your request. I cannot continue the business from which we both profit if I can't rely upon the discretion of your soldiers. I pay your men to act, not to question. Their petty consciences are not greater than the will of Sobek. I am the god's hand. You question me, you question him. I trust you will bear this in mind in the future. With this, I consider the matter settled and expect no more trouble. Sehetep. In the previous quest that we did, Sehetep was the corrupt priest.
Correspondence between the captain and Sehetep. Sehetep again? That poisonous priest from the northern temple is becoming a big problem. I should let Padiaset know about Sehetep. He is not going to like it.
Hey! Nothing. Hey, what?
تمسك هرعويس جهاز تحت رخناب
The gods love a generous soul.
تعايت هيريت بعايت
No, his name's not Bayet. It's Bayek. Not Bayet. Bayek. Not Et.
This place is heavily guarded.
Bad faith. Bayek and Sobek priest Padiaset decide the only way to solve the problems within the cult is to deal with its corrupt high priest, Sehetep. Bayek returns to Padiaset to tell him of Sehetep's involvement in the corruption within the cult of Sobek. Despite Padiaset's reluctance, they both agree Sehetep must be stopped. Meditating to be motionless like Osiris?
By the gods! What has happened?
May you walk in the land of the Duat. Sobek be merciful to you. Ma'at find you worthy. Dua Sobek. Sobek the healer. He of the green plumage. The splashing one who came from the great goddess of sunlight. Forgive our weaknesses. Medjay, you are late. Sehetep's men came to kill me.
So I see. Not bad for a priest who abhors bloodshed.
I was not always a priest. I thought I had escaped all this. Sehetep and I found faith together, joined the temple together. I knew he struggled, just as I did. But I have to stop him now.
You cannot be seen to move against him. Not if the cult is to survive. A priest killing a priest looks bad. I should do this.
You are right. You will find him at the Northern Temple. I will meet you outside.
Enoch.
There you are! There he is! For Sehetep! That is the meddling Medjay! Cut him off! Flank him! You are on the wrong side of Sobek, traveler, and in the wrong place.
We are the future here. You should not have meddled.
Prepare yourselves.
I was pressing the buttons, game. What the fuck? I was wanting to hear all the dialogue, and then I was literally pressing the overpower attack buttons.
Hey, there he is! For Sehetep! That is the meddling Medjay! Cut him off! Flank him! You are on the wrong side of Sobek, traveler, and in...
Go slow.
They were Sehetep's men. It's time to finish this.
His damned priests lie and steal from the people, and the gods do nothing.
What's the meaning of this?
Too much wine.
Keep the Ahmunda safe. Our master is hit. Come!
The scorpion strikes. The
Alexios has the finest meats in all of Crocodilopolis.
Oh!
It actually said Alexio, not Alexios, but I was just like, want to reference Alexios from Odyssey. Odie Hoosie.
Move! Now!
Posidon.
The main temple of Sobek. Sehetep is inside. You will be well guarded. Best not to draw attention here.
Badiaset has gained the help of a strong ally. He's not from Fayum, a rogue traveler by all reports. One of the Old Kingdom, some say.
The Old Kingdom is dead. I don't care who he is. I will feed his infidel carcass to Petsuchos.
Hey!
I will do my duty. It is done. Faith turns to treachery far too often, it seems. I should meet Badiaset.
You are finished. Mine now. Target lined up. Foolish monkey, get back here. Stop, damn you. You cannot escape.
Do you think the Magi will succeed?
Yes. He is a stranger, yet Sobek guides him. When this is over, Sehetep's priests will seek forgiveness. Be stern, but treat them fairly. None of us is beyond temptation.
Yes, Ham. Do as Sobek.
We're innocent.
Sehetep chose death.
Then it had to be. I lost a brother today. If I had acted sooner, he might have been restored. Faith cannot be passive. This is my lesson. We will rebuild what has been damaged. But what of the soldiers? They had a hand in all this.
They will always meddle. But stay strong. They know now not to mess with the temple. Sobek has warriors too.
You honor me, Medjay. May Sobek honor you.
It's funny, I would swear that the character model that they use for this guy is almost exactly the same as the character model of Bayek's friend in Yamu. Thank you, Mona, for leaving the lurk. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's another side quest done. Alright, so that was the Bad Faith side quest. Alrighty then, so we have a side quest, the Champion. So I'm going to do that. And there's also a side quest I want to do, Fires of Dionysius. But I'm going to leave that and do this first. Actually, the Fires of Dionysius one, that has like a character named the Son of Ra. There is also connections to Hotefles. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll leave that for after doing things related to Hotefles, and then because I really do want to deal with the lizard in this stream. Yeah, so I think I'll do the champions side quest, and then I'll go back to Siwa to speak to Hepzibah, and then once I've done that, we'll go and do the first quest in the main story related to the crocodile. This one's pretty funny. Character that you meet, hilarious. Youth is a state of mind. Hello, ground. That's a funny moment in that quest too. Hey there, Zomb. It's going good, thank you. How's things going with you?
Larus, you old grain bag. Your days are over.
Don't worry. I've got enough left for you.
You are slow and weak. You can barely punch. Be done with it. Your bones will break next time.
Hello, ground.
Hello, ground. Indeed, Lucinda. Youth is a state of mind. You going fine, Zomb? That's excellent. Oh yeah, Cody, I love that. I love that line. The champion. Bayek witnesses an older man being beaten up on the street. He intervenes and discovers the man is a befuddled ex-gladiator who has lost his purpose in life. Bayek intervenes in a street fight to help an older man who has been mercilessly beaten. He learns the man is an aging gladiator who has resorted to street fighting for money. Although good-natured and bombastic, the gladiator is clearly confused from taking too many hits. He asks Bayek to take his place in some of his fights, cheerfully assuming the role of fight teacher, much to Bayek's amusement. Zom, you're going to guess that cutscene is Yubi's chosen origin for the word hilarious? Could be. Yeah, that's a funny name for him to have.
Hey! Get off him! Leave him alone!
Who are you? You want some too? Okay. Come on then, hero.
Oh, here.
Oi, tis Maisonos Afrosinis.
Ευδαιμονείς, ο τού γιγνός και την πράτη.
Το θηρίον εμένυνσε. Είτε.
You are a little old for street brawling, aren't you?
You are going to lay into me with the insults too? Youth is a state of mind, boy. The gods do not get old. But thanks for the help. It is good to have a brawling brother.
You have an unusual fighting style. I like it.
I eat a lot of punches. A surprise strategy involving well-placed scars and internal bruising.
Why were you fighting?
I have been fighting a long time. I was a champion when you were still on the tit. I have to fight.
What do you mean? Are you in some kind of trouble?
Trouble? No. I make money from street fighting. Not everyone can afford the Gallic brothers in the arena. I give them a taste of it out here. It is a living if you can win some.
But if I had not come along...
It would have been another loss. It is cruel what age does to you. Hades, I miss the arena. I used to be good. I was Pompey's favorite for a time. Fighting out here feeds a man, but there is no glory in it. Nothing beats the screams of 30,000 bloodthirsty fans. One thing the arena gave me was an eye for talent. And you've got it. With some pointers, you would look the part. Why don't you take the next fight? I have had a few losses. I could use the rest.
On one condition, old man. After this contract, you find another job.
Youth is a state of mind. It is up here. All right, this is it. Do not underestimate him. Keep your hands up. You are dropping your right hand when you hook. Let me know when you are ready.
It is the old melon come to collect another beating.
Always the disrespect. It is going to bring you bad fate one day. Youth is a state of mind. Today I have got something special for you.
Oh, look! Grandpa brought a second. Come on then, pretty boy. Let us see what you've got.
Sonnet.
That was good work. A fine start. Almost worthy of the arena. What is your name, son?
Bayek of Siwa.
Not really a fighter's name, though, is it? We will want something more memorable, like the C1 Pretty Boy. We can talk about that later. Training first.
Training? Hey, listen, old man.
The next fight is tonight. Let us meet at sundown, say at the top of the lighthouse. Take some time to rest, analyze your performance, fight with extreme Ka, be a god, and do not forget, the top of the lighthouse at sundown.
Man, it's man. But what a name. Hey there, Zereth. Greece, is it? No, that's Odyssey. That's the next game, Zereth. Welcome on in, how's it going? Cody, you welcome that tit. It's so funny when characters say that to a character who, you know, is a generation or two behind. It's like, you know, yeah, well, I was still doing this before you were even born. Hey there, Adrian. Man, my favorite character. That's it. There was another one. Man, so he's the villain from all the pro-environmental cartoons from the 80s and 90s.
A beautiful night sky. It is nice up here. But where is that old fool? He is late.
Bayek, down here.
Why are you down there? You said to meet up here.
Hurry, come down. We have got a fight to get to.
Why did you send me to the top of the lighthouse?
I have something to say to you. Hilarus is serious now. Students do not question their teachers.
Hey, old tomato, you are not my teacher.
I love that lighthouse. Lost my virginity there. I wanted you to see it. That and the climb is good for the lungs. Your reward was the view. It was worth it, don't you agree?
It was, actually. It is nice to take the time to realize how beautiful the world is.
You see? There is always method in my madness, Bayek. Remember that.
What are you doing now?
Racing you to the next fight!
I like how the game gives him a head start by not letting you actually move fast straight away.
My holy gods.
Not going to lose to an old man, are you?
Segregation of Greek and Egyptian communities is now necessary. Everyone will benefit.
Crocodilopolis, new entertainment.
Move! Hurry!
Rest easy, Grandpa.
Do not disrespect your teacher! I used to run circles in the arena for hours! Pompey called me the Camel of Hermes. I would never tire.
By Amun, you are not my... Wait, Pompey compared you to a camel.
Hilarus Maximus, the Camel of Hermes.
Hilarus, there must be something else you can do besides fighting.
What else is there? I once fought an entire garrison. You ever do that?
I dabbled in it.
We have got another fight to finish. This way.
Oh, help, help! It's Hercules!
You are mine, Helen of Troy. You cannot escape me.
Oh, Hercules! You're so strong! Oh, Shere.
Adrian, curse you, speed limit. It's like, what are you doing? Come on. But yeah, I mean, it's not a new thing in the series.
This is your next lesson. Do not allow yourself to be distracted. Our last fight is inside.
You are the challenger. I'm going to enjoy this. Come on, they are waiting.
Bayek, catch your breath. This one is going to be tough. When you are ready, let me know.
In Assassin's Creed 2, when you first meet La Volpe, the game makes it so that you can't start climbing straight away. Adrian, I see you're using the Final Fantasy shield. This is true, but only because I like the stats of it. I'm not a fan of Final Fantasy. The sword's got some good stats as well.
Oh, the not-so-mighty Hilarus, come to claim lost glory. I see the rumors are true. You've got yourself a pet lion to hide behind. It won't matter. I will beat him for the money, then I will beat you for the pleasure.
Oh, that is how it is going to be. Then I am in too.
Well, that was a fetching display. How would you like something steady? Just look strong and take care of any trouble. You will be well looked after.
Unfortunately, I am accounted for. Would you consider a genuine arena champion? Hilarus here was a favorite of Pompey's.
You are a little old, but you cut a good figure. Do you still have it in you?
Do I? Madam, I am Hilarus. Youth is a state of mind. You will be more than satisfied if my charge releases me.
Come then. We shall discuss the terms privately.
Hilarus, how's the new position?
Ah, the C1 pretty boy is back! It is not so different from the arena, actually. What with the constant screams and groans, the honor keeps me busy.
Ah, you old dog.
Youth is a state of mind.
Adrian also looks nice. Most interesting looking weapons are locked behind microtransactions and stuff. Oh yeah. It's like, you could get this by earning it in the game, but nah, give us $50. Youth is a state of mind. Well, it's also the state of the body. Yeah, that definitely can come into play. Faye, thank you so very much for the 5 bits. Thank you for cheering that. I really do appreciate it. I hope things are going well. Listen, you did get an unintended compliment last night. One of the girls at work said she thought you were her age, which was 27. You told her thank you. Oh, well, that is good. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, like, there's so many factors that can go into play with how people look, you know, and how old they might look as they age. You know, some people age in a way that's very noticeable, whereas others it's a bit more, you know, subtle as well. Good one, Zereth. Lucinda TTV writing from the Old Kingdom. Adrian, you've heard Bayek see where friend has extra dialogue after various missions, but you could never find him. Oops. Absolutely, Adrian, he does. Yeah, I always like to make that part of my playthroughs now. He has something to say to Bayek after every main target is killed, but there's also some moments early in the story, like when you first find out about Aya, and before you assassinate Gennadios or Eudoros, if you go back to Hepzibah, he'll actually, Bayek will talk to him about, give him an update, sorry, on what had happened.
Gods, Amun and Iset! Bayek is back in Siwa!
Relu?
Shemeni Nesu, Tanate.
Adrian Connor's friend in AC3 was easier to find. Here we go. Here's Hepzibah's place. Alright, he's at the back here.
You have killed. I
I can see it in your eyes. Bayek, you are back in Siwa.
A madman known as the Scarab. He tried to build a city from sand.
The desert turns many mad.
I have lifted the curse on Memphis. Aya was there. She's devoted to Cleopatra.
She is a woman of conviction, your Aya.
There we go. So in Siwa, if you fast travel to either the main Siwa fast travel point, or if you've already synchronized this viewpoint directly above the main fast travel point, fast travel here, and this is where Hepzibah lives. Sometimes he'll be here, sometimes he'll be inside his house, somewhere around here. Sometimes he'll be up around here somewhere, and also sometimes he'll be working in here as well. Somewhere in here anyway, or near here. Listen, you forgot all about Hepzibah when you played. You didn't see him again until the game brings you back to Siwa as part of the main story. That's right. Yeah, you don't get directed back there. They totally left it up to the player to think to go back at each point in the story and then go and see him and speak to him as well. There was some dialogue there that we'd already heard in this playthrough that was related to the hyena, but that last bit of information was related to the lizard, which was the most recent target that we had taken care of. Alright, so now it's time to jump into the main story again. There's still some side missions related to the crocodile that I haven't done yet, but I'm going to wait until a certain point. But I've done all these other side quests now that started, like the Garlic brothers were mentioned by Hilarious. We'll definitely be seeing them. Adrian, you bloody murderer. Oh, hey, Bayek, long time no see. Adrian, pretty fast load times for a PS4 app on PS5 instead of native PS5 app. Yeah, I can't remember now if they upgraded it to the PS5 or not. Adrian's got a PS5 perks, but it's still a PS4 app, technically. I guess so, yeah. Sometimes I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Whoa.
Like for some games, when I reinstall it, it'll give me an option to install the PS4 or the PS5 version. But I can't remember if they've upgraded this to PS5 or not. Camel armor, indeed. Oblivion flashbacks. Alright, so we're close.
Whoa.
Alright, so to recap. The last target that we took care of was the lizard, which was Hetepi. Hetepi's dark influence was felt throughout Memphis. Bayek chased him even through the realm of dreams. Hetepi was slain in Memphis's great temple in sight of all the gods. The crocodile is part of the Order of Ancients and works in the Fayum, oppressing the region. The crocodile scales. Bayek travels to the Fayum to hunt his next target, the member of the Order of the Ancients known as the Crocodile. Bayek must find Apollodorus' informant in the Fayum in order to discover the identity of his next target, the crocodile. The Fayum has been brought to its knees through a combination of economic corruption and violent oppression. Egyptians are being stripped of their lands and culture. Over it all looms the shadow of the crocodile. Adrian didn't even play Oblivion all that much, but the Horse Armor DLC is quite infamous. Yeah, I never actually finished that game. Only played a little bit of it. And that was after having played Skyrim. So I think that's why I didn't play the rest of it, because I was spoiled by Skyrim. You've heard the 12 targets in Origins were meant to be the hidden 12 Juno mentioned in an earlier game, but the original meaning got lost somewhere. That's true, yeah, there was an interview with Darby McDevitt where he talked about that. There'll be so many different things that were done initially but then changed. Hello, your hands are freezing. Maybe you should wear these extra gloves. My hands are starting to get sweaty. Thanks for redeeming that from True Lies, Dr. Darling. Oh, that's Dumb and Dumber. Sorry. Yeah. The main character in True Lies, played by Arnie, is actually called Harry as well. That's what threw me through a loop.
It seems I'm not the first visitor today.
Prosperity for all! Latest census figures show increased wealth for all in Fayum. Thanks to the great Ptolemy's aid for Greek investors, profits have continued to multiply. Security for all. An increased military presence throughout the Fayum has made life safer for everyone. Egyptian slums are being torn down, rebuilt, or segregated. Greek settlement is more secure than ever. Security for all. The new Fayum promises peace and plenty. A new age of wealth under the guidance of Greek...
Otefres! Nick, he's not here. I need to find out where my informant is. A lot of damage, but no blood or signs of a fight. Maybe he fled before this happened. These scrolls tell me nothing useful. I should check upstairs. Who would have done such a thing? What were you protecting, boy?
Activity has increased tremendously, creating substantial...
A child's doll. I'm gonna kill this naked-eared crocodile.
Prosperity for all, with increased acquisition of Egyptian
Scrolls and ink. Nothing that tells me where Hotefres has gone. Wait, feathers. From a messenger pigeon.
The new Fayum promises peace and plenty. A new age of wealth under the guidance of Greek innovation. Prosperity for all. Prosperity for all. Latest census figures show increased...
The crocodile knows who I am. One of my servants has already been arrested by soldiers on false charges and taken to the nearby military camp. Okay, crocodile, let's dance. If you so desperately want to cross swords with me, you'll have to catch me.
A letter left behind by my informant. It looks like he fled, but the soldiers caught his servant. If the servant is still alive, he'll know where Hotefres is. They'll be holding him at the nearby military camp.
Hotefres is voiced by the actor who plays Antonio in Assassin's Creed 2. And listen, that you had an extra pair of gloves this whole time? Yeah, Harry. We're in the Rockies. I'm gonna kill you, Lloyd. That crazy look in his eye. Such a classic movie, that one. I never saw the prequel and I never saw the sequel. But I remember the original movie being really, really good. Adrian, no, they killed a dog, they have to die. Exactly, all of them. John Wick style. Actually, I think it's Carlo... Is it Carlo Mastroni? Yeah, Carlo Mastroni. He's the actor who plays Hotefres, and they're his other roles in the series. I'll have to change that too. That's the old format that I had.
This area is off limits.
Please. I've told you everything I know. Who are you?
A friend. Hold still and stay quiet. I will get you out of here.
Gods, thank you. Did Hotep